Mahindra's XUV 500. What a superstar that car's been. At its launch, I don't know if you remember, Mahindra had to make a lottery system to give out the first few batches because there was so much demand. And it's likely that it is going to get that super status all over again with the new generation coming in. When is it coming in, you ask? Well, rumors suggest that it might show a little bit of skin just in time to ambush a certain data. Well, these are all just rumors. But how is Mahindra going to guarantee its superstar status, not just at launch, but throughout its product life? Well, we have some clues. So we're going to tell you all about that. But before we do that, subscribe. Press the subscribe button. If you've already done it, then be very kind and ask a friend to do it. I don't care if he's sleeping. Done? Let's talk XUV. You better get ready to get wowed because the new gen XUV 500 is going to be larger than the outgoing car. It's going to be wider, a little bit longer from the looks of it, so it will look more imposing, but it will have the XUV traits, and you can see that even in these camouflaged cars which have that kink after the C-pillar. But in terms of design, I hope it's not too XUV 500, you know what I mean? You know, all those details with those garish touches and motifs. I hope that's all taken out. If you ask me, the most clean looking Mahindra today is the Marazzo. It just looks very handsome and appealing. And I know you could argue that it's the Thar that's the best looking Mahindra, but I wouldn't bring it in. You know why. But Mahindra is going to try and wow you with things like a panoramic sunroof. And another thing are the door handles, which are flush fitting, which means they pop out. Yes. So will they be motorized? How is it going to work? We don't know, but that's going to be a nice detail to look forward to. And if you look at the core of it, the chassis itself is going to be completely new. It's going to be stiffer, and along with being bigger, it's also going to be more competent. And that's also because Mahindra has been doing a great job with engineering the new products, but this platform was also co-developed with Ford. So this should be really good to drive as well. And that is a great thing because we expect that the engines that debuted on the Thar, which is the 2.2 litre M-Hawk diesel, and the 2 litre petrol, which is the M-Stallion, will also be brought to this XUV 500. And that is fantastic news because both those engines are super refined, very punchy, and on top of all of that, we expect that the XUV's engine tune will be slightly different from the Thar, because the Thar as an off-roader needs a lot of bottom end grunt, whereas the XUV is more on-road focused and needs more, top-end punch. In which case we are thinking maybe the petrol will make 180 horsepower and the diesel could do with 170 or so, which will put it a cut above the others in the segment, or at least shoulder to shoulder with the very best in the segment. And it is going to wow you even more on the inside, because if it's bigger on the outside, it should be bigger on the inside, and it will be, which means more space. And the XUV was never short on space, but one thing that we hope that they've done better is improve the comfort for the third row while also offering more boot space when all three rows are in use. That will definitely improve the usability of the XUV 500 in its new generation. But the new generation is definitely going to take a solid hit at you to wow you with its dual screen layout on the dashboard, which is a la Mercedes. And if that's not all, you also get that flat bottom steering wheel, which looks nice and chunky, sporty as well, and hoping that combination all comes together to make it really fun to drive. But it will be comfortable, and we do expect that the XUV 500 will come with more comfort features like, cooled seats. And of course, let's not forget that Mahindra previewed a Marazzo concept at the Auto Expo with ADAS technology level 1, and that is expected to debut on the XUV 500. It will come on the XUV and it will help you drive safer and be more relaxed when behind the wheel, with possible technologies like blind spot warning system, autonomous emergency braking, lane keeping assist, lane keeping warning, and of course adaptive cruise control. The one other crucial factor that the XUV needs to absolutely nail is to improve its quality inside the cabin, whether it's the plastics or the materials in use, which will really help build a more premium experience. And looking at the other Mahindras that we've seen in the recent past, that should be no problem at all. So the Cheetah is back, and the Cheetah is going to have to contend with the tiger-nosed rival, and actually more importantly the tiger-nosed rival's sibling, the 7-seat Creta, which will be coming shortly in the middle of the year. Wow, that's sounding like a bit of a safari, huh? Because that's also going to be dropping in soon. And let's not forget, there's also the upstart, which is the MG Hector Plus. So this segment is certainly going to get super hot with the arrival of the superstar, Mahindra's XUV 500. So stay tuned to Zig Wheels for more updates on the XUV 500.